Okay, so welcome to part 3. So I was just saying that it's not electronic. It's kind of like a plunger. I don't know if you can see that in there, but there's a green. Yeah, I'm trying to show you, but see if there's another angle that. Anyway, hopefully you can see it a little bit there. There's a green little plunger there that um, is spring loaded, and that's what fires the mortars. So we're going to go ahead and put the camera down again. And they thought these out pretty well, I think. If you can see, there's a little raised, bump, lever, I don't know, right there. And that is beneficial because what you do is you slide it in here and then you push it all the way down. It is spring loaded, so you kind of have to hold on to it so it doesn't fire by itself, and you just lock it in place. Because I don't know if it shows that, but so you can see there's a groove there. It's straight, and then there's kind of a longer indentation or whatever right there, and you just lock that in place. And so we'll show you what that at least looks like, firing. So all you're going to do is, of course, it would be in the vehicle, and it'd be upright, and you just flip this that way. So now, since we did that, I'm going to do this again. Try and show you. So hopefully that shows. So you can hear that sound, that it can go pretty darn far, but again, I would not be able to catch it on camera, I don't think, if I tried firing it. So anyway, so that's that. And there's 4 of them. And then this was another thing I thought was at least interesting to myself. This part that holds the mortar cannon in the front, I had this thing, and for some reason I thought, or I had an extra one, of course, because I had 2 of these generals in order to build one. And I thought for some reason that this was a tread or something that went to the Havoc. So then when I started doing this video and I saw this, I was like, so that's what this was, find all these things sometimes, and it's like, I don't know what that is, but I'll hold on to it just in case. So now I know what that is next time I find it. Trying to remember which way it goes in. I think that's the right way. So anyway, there are 4 of them, and they fit all on these little pegs right there. So then, we'll talk about this. If you do get this vehicle, I know that on my other one, they were broke. These panels lift up, but you kind of have to tug on them and lift them up, and then they stay. Because if you just, in the same way with going down, you want to, in my opinion, lift up and then lift down, because if you don't, hopefully you can see that they don't move. So if you tried pushing them down without lifting them up, you would crack them. So then I tried to clean this out as good as I could. So you can see there's little computer consoles, and as long as you're using the old school G.I. Joes, 25th anniversary, anything before that, you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4 people. And then same thing on this side. So could you imagine if you were one of the G.I. Joes and you had to hang like that until the people inside were done? Nah, anyway, we know it's all. So I even tried to bleach that stain out right there, so don't think I didn't try and pre-clean this before I did this video, but pretty much it's just a duplicate of the other side. So then go around So there's room for 4 people there, and then 1, 2, 3 here, and 3 on this side. So try and give you a count. That would be 4 here, 4 on the underside, which is 8, and as long as these are up, 10, because 1 here and 1 there, and then 10 plus the 4, here. So we're up to 14, I believe, and then 2 in here, so that's 16, and then 2 on this side too. So I believe that's 18 figures, all standing up or sitting down. I'm sure if you don't need them on pegs, you could fit more than that in here, but about 18 figures. So I did mention that I'm missing the antenna on the other side, but thankfully I do have this yellow part here. Now again, I don't know if it's just mine, but mine leans forward. It doesn't really stay back. But again, the other good thing about having 2 of these generals, or at least at the time I did, was I could take the parts from both of them and try and get a better one. So this is the best part, I think, about this being a, well, my math isn't too good, but close to 20-year-old vehicle, because most of the time batteries can corrode or rust or whatever, and thankfully these have not. So I don't know that there's an off and on switch to the buttons. You just basically have to either take the batteries out or not touch the buttons. But anyway, let's go on so we don't have to do a 4th part to this video. So anyway, these are the buttons right here. Let's see the first one. So that one could maybe be the missiles. That one kind of reminds me of the mortar cannon. That one is machine guns, in my opinion. Maybe that's also missiles, I'm not sure. Machine gun, or actually, I think that's supposed to be the treads, so the sound of the vehicle actually moving. And then I'm not sure, maybe just a siren right there. And then again, another great thing about one of the generals still working is that right there. So I don't know about I'm Like Chuck Norris. Hopefully I did good on these videos, and hopefully you're able to handle watching all that. And when Brucifer or somebody else does one, hopefully they'll do a better job, or at least give some more information that I probably didn't. I guess since it almost is a 3-part video, I'll show you these wheels. Thankfully Hasbro, or the designers, learned from the Defiant issue, which I think they didn't plan on how much weight was going to be on the wheels, but I think they totally did on this vehicle. These are very sturdy tires. They roll, they hold the support. I feel like there was something else I was going to say. Oh, so I don't know if you find these at any of the toy shows that you go to, but I was noticing someone online was, or 2 people were trying to sell one. They were great, of course, but for over $200. So I'm not really sure that this is a vehicle that's really easy to get or not. But anyway, so there's my videos for the General. And let's see, it says it's a 1990 vehicle. So anyway, I hope that helped, and I will see you all later. Alright, bye.